Oh my God, it just feels so surreal. I cannot believe the size of her. She seems so big. I can't believe.
It like dwarfs us.
What have we done?
Wow.
What have we done?
I know. For everybody who guessed pregnancy, is it recording? Yeah.
Yes,
You're wrong.
definitely wrong.
Off-grid housing, wrong. We bought a sailboat. And you can guess that by the title of this video. Yeah, we have bought a 40-foot sailboat.
Yeah, this has been on the cards for us since before we got the van.
Yeah.
It's been a long time dream of ours and something that we've just been plugging away at. And
Yeah, it's one of those things that we wanted to do, and you know, financially it wasn't attainable, and we had other things we wanted to do first.
yeah,
And yeah, we have been lucky enough to be able to buy this boat.
she's a beauty. If this is the first time that you're watching one of our videos,
Yes.
we are. Do I say who we are? Yeah, I'll say who we are. I'm Cheska. This is Ben. We normally have two little doggies with us who are usually the stars of the show, River and Scout, but they're at a dog sitters at the minute because the boat's in the boatyard and it's a bit of a building site, so they're not going to be around here for now. But we spent the past 5 years travelling all over the place in our camper van Sophia, and yeah, that's what has been our life for the past 5 years. We've been full-time van lifers, and we had a bit of a break from it past 6 months as this dream kind of emerged, and we went down the path of buying our first boat finally.
This has been like in the making since sort of after Christmas, where we were like, actually this is what we wanted to do sort of actually next year. So that's why we were going to take a time out for the year to save and whatnot. But yeah, March came around, and yeah, well, it is an absolute nightmare of a story, isn't it? But March came around and we saw a catamaran, like a 37-foot catamaran that was a very big project boat. A very big project boat that we made an offer on and everything, and it was going through the motions, but after a survey the project boat became too much of a big project for us, didn't it? It was something that would have to have been out of the water for a year, treated for osmosis, things like stuff it was just too much.
It's bad. There's even oysters growing on the hull. Yes, it was beyond our scope in the end, but it really set us on the path of, can we actually make it happen this year? If we find the right boat at the right price, maybe we can make it happen this year and not have to wait a whole other year. We thought that given finances, we might have to have a boat that we need to do up or needs work doing in order to bring the dream forward. And yeah, the catamaran was quite, I would say, naive on our part, but it's because we didn't really know.
Yeah, it was a big learning experience.
It was literally, our learning curve was like hop, it was like a vertical line on a graph. It was crazy, and it was a great experience though, wasn't it? Like the whole thing, it took us like probably a couple of months of going through with that, and then just realising that it was too big of.
Well, no, it was only about a month, really.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because we had seen this boat in April, and it was only March. But March moved really quickly because we were back and forth to Portland, where she was.
Yeah.
But yeah, after a survey, we pulled out.
Yeah.
We went back up to Derby, a bit deflated, but we thought, okay, let's just leave it a bit of time and just see what comes up. So
can I also just say that we said, right, we are not going to rush into any more boat sales. In fact, let's just maybe not look for a little bit, and let's just reground ourselves after everything, because it had been an intense month learning everything.
Been a bit of a whirlwind experience, hasn't it?
And then it's literally, as soon as we're back home that night, this one's back on the
on all the broker websites and things, and this boat came up, and I said to Chess, we need to go and see this, and I said, give him a call. So I emailed Mark, the broker, and you called him, and we said, literally, this was on. No, we cut our ties with the catamaran on Friday. Saw this spoke to Mark on Saturday, came down sort of on Sunday, and we came down and we were like, look, let's just go and have a look. You know,
we made a promise on the way down that no matter how much we loved it, we were not going to rush into putting an offer in.
Yeah.
Because we would need to come away, research, that kind of stuff.
Anyway, before our feet touched the bottom of the ladder to get on the boat, we were already putting an offer in. I think we should go for it.
You want to go for it?
Yeah.
You want to put an offer in?
Yeah, go and put an offer in. I trust you with the figures.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really nice. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll leave it with me then.
Okay.
We've got a deal in principle for you.
My mouth is so dry, and the only water we've got is dog bowl water. I'm gonna have to put the engine on because these guys are
fine. We've just had
roasting.
our offer accepted. This is in a whole different league to the other one. What a day! What a day!
And it was accepted. Then went through the joys of all the check surveys and things like that. And then so that was April, May. What are we in now? We're in July. So in end of June.
Yeah.
We signed and we exchanged, and she is now ours.
Officially the owners of a beautiful boat, and she is around the same price that we were going to get this project catamaran for. That was going to be a money pit. That was going to, take so much work and time. And this beautiful monohull she's been out of the water. We'll explain a little bit about her backstory because it's really interesting, but she's been out of the water for a few years, so needs a little bit of recommissioning, but nothing major, like just enough I think to get you to know the boat.
Yeah, get you comfortable with.
Yeah, she's not a restoration project.
No, not by any means.
And similar price to the catamaran, and we just never thought that was going to happen this year. So
she just needs being brought up a bit, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So, but we'll show you and talk you through that in a bit.
Yeah. She is a Freedom 4040, which is an American boat, and she's called Flying Freedom. She's got 2 berths. I'm like 2 bedrooms, 2 toilets, 2 berths, 2 heads. She's absolutely gorgeous. She was with the previous owners since 1998. The previous owners were a couple who took her back and forth to the Caribbean. By the looks of it, they sailed her everywhere and had some really amazing adventures in her. Unfortunately, the husband passed away, and that is why she's been out on the hard for the past few years. And she is now
ready to be sold, wasn't she?
Being given a new lease of life, and is ready, and we're going to take her on and continue her journey of adventures. And I think she's been immaculately maintained and looked after. Like, this boat has not wanted for anything, you can tell. One of my favourite things about this boat is, well, there's a couple of things.
There's a lot.
Well, one of them is the owner's manual, which is this lovely hardback book. But this is all the documentation that's come with her. She is hull number 1. So all
the Freedom 4040s.
Of the Freedom 4040s. So of all the tests that they did and all the kind of promotional photographs is of this exact boat. This is what she looks like in the water. And what is really cool is in this little box we got, there's this sailor magazine from 1994, and in it is a test sail of the Freedom 4040, and it is this exact boat. If I can find the article. There she is in the water. She looks so good, and she's got a unique sail design. She's got a camber spar sail setup and this enormous freestanding carbon fibre mast.
Yeah.
We've got no standing rigging, and this is what she looks like. Can you see that, like, enormous sail? But yeah, so this whole article is about this boat. She gets a good write-up, thankfully, and like, this is where we are sat right now.
Check out the cake. That couldn't be any more 90s if it tried to, could it?
What's amazing is she looks like...
She still looks like this and in such good condition.
They've kept her so well. So yeah, she's a very special boat. I wonder if it was that...
So she was built in 1993.
I think so, yeah.
And then she was bought by the previous owners in 90... What do you say, 95 or 98?
98.
98. So it had 2 owners. Been all over the world.
John Kretschmer was the guy who did the article, did the test sail. Yeah, she's been all over the world. Yeah,
so she's a 40-foot monohull with a nice big lead keel, carbon fibre freestanding mast, camber spar fronted, and we are so excited to be doing our sailing lessons and things like that to get her out and see what she can do, isn't it?
So yeah, to address the elephant in the room, neither Ben or I are experienced sailors. Your dad sails and he's got a boat, but we are not anywhere near capable of sailing a boat. In fact, we've got to learn how to sail, and then we've got to learn how to sail our particular
our unique
sail setup. So we're going to have somebody on here then teaching us how to sail this boat. So it's going to be fun.
So our plan is to get a ship shape and ready to go in the water, and then competent crew, day skipper theory, day skipper practical, VHF and diesel engine course, and then once we're all competent ready, we are going to hire skippers on days here and there to take us out, and we can learn with an experienced skipper, so we can use this pun, learn the ropes really quickly, hopefully. So I mean, we're in July now. Our plan is to spend the next 8 to 10 weeks doing the works we need to get back in the water. Hopefully it'll be a lot quicker, but we might miss the sort of sailing season this year. We're not 100% sure, so but the plan is to get her in the water this year at least, and then we'll be spending a lot of time on her, ready for if we miss it then next year and stuff. But we're going to do all our courses and everything this year, aren't we, and try and crew for people around if it's possible. So
our goal is to next year be taking her out and to be living on a full-time as a liveaboard. We've lived in our van full-time for the past 5 years, and we're just changing our mode of transport that we live in. Once that's all out of the way, what's our future
so
plans?
Once we can actually sail her on our own, our plan is to sail down to Devon and Cornwall and basically experience the southwest coast from the sea rather than the busy shores, and kind of just cove and beach hop, isn't it? And pop into marinas here and there.
Ben's from Devon.
I'm from Devon,
I'm from Plymouth, and I used to live there, and that's where we met, and it's a very special part of the world for us, but it's been it can get so busy in the summer, and I'm sure it's busy on the water as well, but we just want to be able to spend time at home, but in a kind of
it's a beautiful place to be, especially in the summer when it's got good weather, and to experience it from the sea, it's going to be phenomenal. But that's kind of our next plan, and then we'd love to go over to Ireland, Sicily. I would love to within next next year or so sail up to the
Caledonian Canal.
The Caledonian Canals. It was just strange. Months ago, I was visiting my dad, and I was helping him with something, and we were watching. On TV came a program about sailing through the Caledonian. What's it called?
Canal.
Canal. That's it. Yeah, and. I thought that's amazing. That's 100% what we were. And it was just after we'd seen this boat, I think. And we're like, I want to do that. Sailing Yacht Florence, if anyone watches them, they have just done it, and it looks phenomenal.
It does look good.
But then we'd love to go really further afield. I know I'd love to go and do the fjords in Norway and things like that.
I really want to do I'm talking long term.
Competent. Soon as we are
extremely competent sailors here. I really want to do the Northwest Passage. I don't think either of us have got any. The Northwest Passage goes up past Greenland and up over Canada and down to Alaska that way. We would love to do the Med, kind of reining it in a bit. I think
Greece, the Greek islands.
We don't have any immediate desire to go over the Atlantic, because we've just done that in the van. I mean, obviously we shipped to
Yeah,
Riga,
exactly. We've been over there.
2-3 years over that part of the world, so we kind of want to explore a bit around here a bit more. So that's kind of what our plans are going to be.
And we need to really get our sailing hours in before we even consider anything like that. Like these are like years we're talking. We're not talking like
I don't think
2 years.
We're going to do the Northwest Passage next year. No. This is long term. But that just gives you an idea. Like for now, I think our main goals and dreams are to just kind of live and travel around our backyard. I've just got this dream of being somewhere in Devon or Cornwall with this beautiful cove, spearfishing for lobster, the sun is setting, cooking it on deck, and it's warm, and it's just, I'm just really happy.
You'll be happy then, won't you?
I'm also really excited, and you're not with me on this one, we're sailing in bad weather, but it's good bad weather, like the wind's like going on, it's like the waves are crashing over the thing. Like I'm looking forward to like sailing the boat.
Yeah. Oh god. Like really putting them through the paces. But
not if it's
we'll
not
need to learn to sail first. That's so.
Not scary.
Yeah.
But those are two things I'm looking forward to. So yeah, that is us.
This is what has been going on behind the scenes. It's been a lot of back and forth in a good way. Mark, the broker who we bought it through, was fantastic, helped us so much, so that was really good. It was actually a really smooth, it was a really smooth sail, as in purchase.
So many puns have naval or maritime origins, don't they? Yeah. All hands on deck, learning the ropes, smooth sailing. There's so many that we're finding ourselves using, isn't there?
Yeah, unintentionally as well, so.
We'll give you a proper full tour in a couple of weeks in the next video. We'll definitely do a boat tour of everything, so you can get a real sense of what she's like. But I'll just show you some of the things that we're going to be working on first to get her ready.
We've already started putting a plan of action in, and this has just gone from that, and it could literally be like 5 sides. Just like 5 bits. So okay, really quick tour. This is our saloon area, lovely seating. We've got 1 bedroom that way, 1 bedroom that way, and just round the corner, okay, we've got 1 head here. Got another one here. One of the major things in here is upgrading the battery setup. So under here are 4 AGM batteries, and they are shot, they're dead. So we're going to replace them with lithium, but because the boat is 30 years old, the chargers and the inverter don't work with lithium. So we've got to strip out all the chargers, we've got to strip out the inverter, we've got to strip out all the switches and things to that, because it's got a dual power system for bank 1, bank 2. We'll be cutting it so we've got house and starter battery, because the starter is going to stay as AGM and house is going to be lithium. There's no solar, so solar is going in. Got to have a new DC to DC charger for lithium. What else we can have?
Hang on a sec. So in the van, right, we have little switch panels.
Yeah,
maybe got like 6 things on them, yeah?
Yeah.
Check out this one.
Check out this beast. Look at that. Beautiful switchboard, and we're going to put more stuff in. So we're going to put things in like power for Starlink, the 4G booster and stuff. So off the back of this, I'm going to run a second one, and we're going to put it onto this panel here.
Yeah.
So this is all going to go. These things are pretty old. Look, it's a fax machine. That's going to go. But yeah, let me show you this. So this is what I've been checking out. I need to replace this because that's got salt water in, which means I need to check the stanchion posts. But yeah, so the second job is electrics. The first job is to do the hull. Now that is the big job. It is howling today.
She is. And that is the mast. She's a bit of a beast. Bit of a beast. She's been out of the water for a few years. Do you want to explain what we need to do?
Yeah, go on then.
You've been in the bowels of the research.
Okay, so she's been out of the water for probably about 4 years. In that time, obviously the anti-foul has dried. So we are having to scrape the whole hull back to gel coat, sand it so it's nice and smooth. Same with the keel. I'm going to do that. Scrape it all back where we can to the lead, reseal it, and then prime it, and then we're going to copper coat her, aren't we? We've decided it just makes sense to, whilst we're doing it, scraping her back, just to go all out, and we will copper coat her.
Yeah, we're going to do it ourselves.
Yeah, all this work we're going to be doing ourselves. Yeah, there'll be some stuff like we need to drop the rudder to inspect the rudder stop and things like that, and the bearings. Guys here are going to do that. You know, that stuff we can't do, but scraping and painting we can do that.
Yeah, but this is her from the outside. She is a beautiful, beautiful boat. Cannot wait to get her back in the water where she belongs.
Yeah. Oh, and she needs to polish.
She needs a polish.
Needs a good polish and a good scrub on deck.
And the rigging replacing.
And the the running rigging is being replaced. Anything else? Oh yeah, navigation stuff as well.
Anything else?
Not off the top of my head, but the list keeps growing, so who knows?
She is such a beautiful, beautiful boat. Oh my God, it just feels so surreal.